Hey guys, I just want to make a quick update on the new series. Now where Secret Agent Saturday is over, and the new series Crappy Pigs Saturday, is starting. I only talked about this set and briefly about these types of pigs. I said I didn't have a full set, and I managed to scratch up from different places in my log lab and actually made the complete set, although especially one of these pigs have been used quite a lot, but that doesn't matter. It's the same pigs and all of them are Chinese. I would do this in two parts because the Secret Agent Saturday I did with two different tools, two different set of tools at the same time. I would rather use a little bit extra time with one set, so I'm doing this set first because I think that is best for beginners. But if I have to be honest, these two sets are the best cheap Chinese sets to combine for a beginner, because in this you get some good rakes, and in this you get some good hooks, in my opinion. Everybody can make their own opinion, of course. And of course, I don't say cheap Chinese pigs are better than quality tools. What I want to say is, if you are a beginner, even if you are not a beginner, these can be used, but as a beginner, you haven't really figured out that lockpicking is for you, then this is two sets I would recommend before buying quality tools, because it does end up in a lot of money when you buy quality tools. Ask any lockpicker. It really does in the end. You can of course slowly progress up to get better quality, but in the end it is very expensive. However, to get started, these two sets together is pretty much what you need. Both pigs and tensioners. There is for a lot of different locks, not all of them, but a bunch of them. So what I'm gonna do in that series is I will start the series with this set, go through a bunch of locks, see what I can open, because personally I don't like the hooks in this set, but I love these. So it will mainly be some raking, also some SPPing, but mainly raking, zipping and rocking. And then we see what we can do only with this set. And then we go through the same locks with this set and see what we can get SPP'd open. And maybe some of the locks, just a few of them, I may combine these two sets, because there is some locks where these tensioners don't work, but these does. But these pigs may not be so good at that, but these pigs may work. So a few of the locks where I think, well, for example, a Abus or a Ruko, I would rather use the pig from this set. And maybe, depending on the lock, maybe the tension range for this set, or the other way around. So, but mainly it will be through some locks with this set and make the first part of the series. Then part 2 of the series is going to be with this set and a few of them together. And that's pretty much it. Now I just wanted to show quickly what is in both of these sets. And let's start with the tension wrenches. Where's the last one? It is hiding. This is a single-ended one. I like these for tiny keyways. We have a quite thick one. I don't know why they make it the same size in both ends, but you can file it down if that is what you want to. And then you have one for shutter locks. I will be doing a little bit with that as well, but it is not really something you probably will use much. The pigs. There is some weird stuff in here. And I guess these are the most weird. Let's take those first. These 5 are quite weird. If I can hold on to all 5 at once, that would be helpful. That is a key extractor for broken keys, but good luck finding a keyway where you can actually get that thing into. It must be something very big, maybe a car, I don't know. But good luck anyway. This is just a giant half diamond. I don't know why they make this so big. So it's pretty much not useful for much. That one I have no idea what it's for. That one, however, is not a bad rake, but I don't know what it is. That one is weird, but I actually love it. I love to use it as a rocking tool. But it is a weird tool anyway. And the rest of the picks, let's see. We have the hooks. Not bad hooks, but somehow I just don't like them so much. But they are useful, that's for sure. We also have a more normal sized half diamond, but too much shaft thickness. And we have, this is the used pick. This has been used a lot by me. Snowman or double ball for wafer locks. And then 3 rakes. I actually love the city rake in this set. Quite a good pick to have. The other 2 is quite useful as well. That is the W rake, and that one I kinda call the bat rake. So that is in this set of the Chinese picks. Not bad for a beginner, I would say. It's somewhere to start, and if you are not too heavy on the tension and on your picks, these can hold for a long time. And the other set is the Secure Pro set. Snap. Not a bad case, but it does get destroyed quickly. By the way, this case, I love this case. It's cheap, but it's quite functional. So, yeah. 10 inches. We have a medium-sized in the thickness, but it's also quite thick this way. Sometimes too thick, but this is actually one of the 10 inches I have in my here in my holder. Where is mine? It is right here. Also from one of these Chinese sets. I always use this for Rukos on my channel. Actually, this is my go-to tension wrench for pretty much any lock. As long as it fits, I use that. And then there is one of these set bars for mainly dimple locks. And there is a dimple rake. It's just terrible as it comes, but it can be dealt with. Sometimes these are useful for pin tumblers as well, and other locks for that matter. Alright, we have a dimple rake. And it's too wide. You have to file a lot of this off to get it to work to most locks. So yeah, it can be done so it works, but as it comes, it's terrible. So we are not going to be able to open anything with that. Then we have these 2, which I kind of love. These are very much used for what happened to the color in the video now. For wafer locks. And it have a little notch there, and the same goes for this pick. You can SPP the wafers easily with this one because of that little notch, and this one I would usually sip with this side and rake with that side. So that is two of my go-to tools for wafer locks. This is just hilarious. It is such a bad shape for a half diamond that this is actually much more useful as a bypass knife, so we will be trying that as well. And then you get 5 hooks here, where I usually take number 1. It's numbered right there. Number 1, I always use these for tiny locks. Do I have one? I actually think I have one right here. For such a tiny keyway, this will fit. For sure. In most cases it will. And then there is my most go-to pick in my training bucket is this one. This is number 3 in these sets. That's actually my favorite hook. I also have one right here, just with a black handle, but no number on it. This is also number 3, just like that one. And then we have a pretty good deep hook. This is also the only deep hook. Oh, no, not the only one. I have another one, but this is my go-to deep hook, even for challenge locks in here in my channel. And then there is these two. I don't really use these myself, but they are there, and when you try to learn to SPP and you break your hooks all the time, these will still be useful. So that's what comes in these 2 sets, and together, that's why I say together, because I prefer the hooks over here but the rakes over here, and combine the tensioners from both sets. Then you actually are off to a pretty good start, in my opinion. At least enough for you to get a feeling for the sport and the joy of lockpicking. If you go out and buy a lot of quality tools and then find out this is actually not for me, then you have just used a ton of money and have to get rid of all of the stuff again, and that's for no need. This is so cheap, you can pretty much buy it, figure out it's not for you, and throw it away, or just throw it in a drawer somewhere and forget about it, and you wouldn't feel that money-wise. So that's why I would say, unless you have a ton of money for that purpose, start with these 2 sets from China. They are fine to start with, and then after buying these and trying it out, you're going to start putting money aside for some quality tools, and after that, get some better tools and learn more. So once again, just to be sure everyone is on it, I would instead of using this first, I will use this, because this is what I would say is more for beginners than this one. This is mainly hooks, this is mainly rakes. Start with this set, go through a bunch of locks, 1 lock at a time, 1 lock every Saturday. When we are done with that, we take this set, do the same, probably on the same locks, I guess. And then we probably end the series off with a couple of the locks I choose that is worth it to combine these 2 sets, tensioners from one, picks from the other, goes both ways, and see what we can do there. I hope you guys will enjoy that series that starts next Saturday, and yeah, give me some feedback on it, because yeah, people have different thoughts, but this is what I think about it. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, skill always beats luck, and have a great day.